You said there's no substantial evidence of sati anywhere in history. But in my class 12 history textbook, it is mentioned that François Bernier, a French traveler who visited India in the 17th century, witnessed sati in front of his eyes. Should that not be counted as evidence? Hmm. Hmm. Monsieur François Bernier, he came to India and he witnessed something like this. It is a terrible occurrence, isn't it? Terrible. Indians are so evil and so primitive, n'est-ce pas? So here's the thing: if you go a little bit into the history of this fine gentleman, Monsieur François Bernier, you will discover that he is the originator of scientific racism. This entire idea of various races, the allegedly Negro race, the alleged Australoid race, the alleged Dravidian race, the alleged Caucasian race, these are all completely unscientific concepts. But this fellow, Monsieur François Bernier, is the guy who introduced these horrific, racist concepts, and he termed them as science. And this continued for a couple of centuries. I think in some places it still continues. Lots of people believe that race is a thing. The Nazis certainly believed that. And you know what happened as a consequence of that? It all began with Monsieur François Bernier. So this gentleman, this fine, wonderful person, came to India, and he said that he witnessed Indian women being burned alive forcibly against their wishes and so on. Okay, so he made this claim. Why should we believe this claim? Tomorrow, Mr. Joe Biden will say that I saw a UFO out of my window. Should we believe the claim? Why should we believe it? Do we have photographic evidence of it? Do we have video evidence of it? Do we have an interview with an alien? We have none of these things. We have someone's claim. A claim is just a claim. Without evidence, it means nothing. So this guy comes to India. He spends some time in India. Then he writes a book and says, I saw this and I saw that. Why should we believe that? Why should we believe it? Will it hold up in a court of law? Let's say you go to the court and produce this book as evidence that this thing happened. The court will throw it out. The court will want evidence, actual evidence, not a claim made by somebody. So it doesn't work like that. If some guy comes to India, says, I witnessed this and I witnessed that and I witnessed all kinds of things, it means nothing. Why should we believe it? Why should we believe it? They have made all kinds of outlandish claims. They used to say, these Europeans, that when they went to Puri in Odisha, thousands of people would be crushed under the wheels of the Rath, the Jagannath Rath. It is a lie. We know it's a lie. That is a horrific sin in Hinduism. Nobody would ever do that. But they claim that Hindus sacrifice thousands of people under the wheels of this great Rath, the Juggernaut. And people still believe that in Europe. It is a complete lie and a complete fabrication. They also used to claim that Indians sacrifice newborn children to the river Ganga by drowning them in the Ganga. That is, again, obviously, we all know it's a lie. But these are the claims Europeans used to make after coming to India. So there is this well-established track record of lying about India and creating this false atrocity narratives about India. So given this track record, why should we believe a proven racist? Why? Please think logically. Just because something is written in your goddamn textbook doesn't mean it's true. Understand that. Please understand that. Think logically, look at the data and the evidence at hand, and then try to use your intelligence, which you do have. The gods have given you intelligence. Use it to the right effect. Please. I mean, if you watch this channel, you should learn a little bit of that, at least a little bit. That's what I'm hoping for, right?